Scouty Talk, welcome back to the channel. Probably the latest I've started a vlog for a very, very long time. It is past 7 o'clock. Just laced up my shoes, got my coat on, about to be picked up to head to Meadow Lane. Team news, one positive, one huge negative in my opinion. The positive is that Traore starts, gets his first start in the squad, and the starting 11 is looking fairly strong. Negative is it says Jody misses out with a minor issue. Two ways I look at that. The first is, let's just say it's minor and we are saving him for Wimbledon. We've done that a few times where players have looked like they're out and then they've been starting so other teams can't work it out. The other thing is we also hear that minor a few times. I mean, we're still waiting for Diddy to come back from a precautionary game out. So I'm gutted if it's longer than even a game. We need him back, especially for Wimbledon and Grimsby away. I'll see what the lads think when I get down to Meadow Lane, but I'm guessing they'll be sharing the same thoughts as me. Let's get going. I'm going to go with I've felt it all day. I'm going to go with a 3-0 knot. It's a big one. I'm going to go for it. Must be because I'm later than usual, but it seems dead tonight. Massive game. I mean, not particularly cold or anything. I know it's a Tuesday, but yeah, seems a bit dead. I'm sure it's because I'm late, but the attendance figures will obviously be up later. Wonder how many Barrow will bring. Long journey for a side with not much to play for. Not going to go down, not going to go up, not going to trouble the playoff. So we'll see. But yeah, heading in now, I'm going to get George's thoughts on the team and especially Jody. There's the answer about the away support. Yeah, fair play, travelled very, very far. And I say nothing to play for really, but yeah, fair play to him. I've got the boys here. What are your thoughts on swapping ends first half?
I don't mind it.
Oh,
yeah, it don't matter to me either, you know.
Score prediction.
0-0. As always, tradition. We've got to stick with it. I'm going to go 2-0 knots, and I do mind the swap actually.
Yeah, no, not great, is it? Italian. Well, George is here. It's been a bad start and we're 1 down.
It's boring, isn't it? It's so annoying. We thought the game so well on the front foot. Lots of possession, you know, actively trying to work something. They've got a lot of men behind the ball. They sort of break, don't they, luckily. And it couldn't have been any easier for them. So much space in our 18-yard box. And then, to be honest, the cross goes in, first man misses it, second man's open.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Way too easy.
It's terrible.
We've not seen it many times this season, to be fair, but that's a shocking start against Barrow. We should be picking up 3 points today if we're going to be honest with ourselves.
Macari booked. Luckily, there was some cover for Knox, but otherwise it would have been a red. This is really, really easy for Barrow, to be fair. We're not causing them any issues. Traore hasn't touched the ball. I don't think Gordon has. Only Abbott's shown anything of any real quality. I mean, even Alex Bass has just rolled a ball out to Whitaker and it's bobbled, which I don't even know how that's possible. We look really poor, and very quickly the game's ticking away. Nearly 20 minutes in already, and we haven't even made a dent on the Barrow goal. Have we had a shot? No. We haven't had a shot. Haven't even had a shot. This is so easy for them. So easy. I know things change a lot, but every side around us in the playoffs currently, I'm just going to watch their free kick go in, are behind. And you just think, if it stayed the same, it would just be more drop points, wouldn't it? It's so easy. And Matty Palmer whacks the ball clear, and it's going to come straight back because we're not doing anything to put pressure on them. The bench lacks any kind of invention or quality as well in terms of attacking players. You look at Grant or Edwards or Cerullo, who's a wing back to be that attacking force. Well, get the ball down. Matty Platt gets it down, gives it to Bedu. Can we mount an attack? And it's sideways and it's gone backwards, and you can hear the moans from Notts fans. There's no creativity, no invention. Right, Whitaker's picked it up now. Come on, we've got to do something here. He's so slow. Whips the ball in. Barrow go to clear it easily. It's gone right up in the air. Come out to Jarvis, and we do keep the ball. We lose the ball, and Barrow going to break on us again, and very quickly launch the ball forward that Bass will clear up. Abbott goes down. It looked like he was maybe trying to buy a penalty, but if he's not giving a penalty, he's got to book him. It's either a booking or a penalty. It's one or the other. And I'm not saying it is a penalty, but if you're not going to give it, Abbott has to go in the book. I don't know why referees do that. And also, if he has gone down too easily, just take it round him because the player's committed himself.
Built on a bit of momentum now. Got a couple of chances now. Knox corner. We just need to keep this up now because Barrow don't look all that. They've just made light work of us, really. We can definitely beat these. And it looks to be there's going to be a lot more goals in this game, I think. Well, I hope anyway, because we really need 3 points today. One is about to be swung in now. A bit of pushing and shoving in the box. Goes in. It's flicked over. It's cleared by Barrow. Bit of a waste of a corner, really. Not really past the first man, which is always disappointing. And it gets cleared out to Bass. Bass just gave it out to Gordon. Gordon's running it down the line. Gives it back to Abbott.
This is still the corner we had earlier in the game.
It's frustrating. We're really having to work hard to break Barrow down. Obviously, they've got that goal ahead of us now, and they're just, they're sitting even deeper than they were before they scored that goal. It comes out to Jarvis now on the left-hand side. That's it. Puts in a hard cross. It's a nice cross that from Jarvis. A lot of power on it. Traore on the far post had a lot to do there to try and turn it in, but it's a promising 5 to 10 minutes.
I honestly think this sums up Knott's season. Corner, Bedu heads it across. It comes to Jatta, who heads it 6 yards out onto the bar, hits the underside of the bar, goes down towards the line, hits their player in the back, rolls towards the line, is just cleared away. That sums up Knott's season. It's been a season of, despite us being second top scorers, struggling to score. Jarvis smashed one wide for no reason. Yeah, it's struggling to score. The big chances missed are astounding this season. Corner thoughts to end the half. Matty Palmer stood over. It was a couple of clever routines, to be fair, this half with the corners to see how poor they were against Fleetwood and in recent weeks anyway. But Jarvis short, Abbott short, Gordon on the edge of the box, no defenders. 1 minute left of added time. Whipped in to no one. And it's gone all the way back halfway line. Oh no, not a minute left, that's it.
Time then, much to my disbelief going into this game, it's Notts 0, Barrow 1. Disappointing, massively disappointing. To let them get that, it's such a cheap goal. We looked so just open in that moment, really. It's uphill from that moment, isn't it? I mean, we've worked a couple of chances and we've hit the bar, but we're 1-0 down at half time against a team where we should. I've said it a few times already. Should be getting 3 points. Bitterly disappointed. We're so loose in possession. I think Whittaker's found it difficult.
I think Traore's found it difficult
in the first half. He's been okay. His work rate's there, isn't it? He's regained possession 1 or 2 times when he's been running back to our goal. I mean, all in all, no one's really been great. I just said it, but the standout for me is how loose we are in possession. We're just passing it to them basically at times, aren't we? We couldn't be making it any easier for them at the moment.
Well, we're so slow getting forward that it becomes congested, because all of a sudden, playing on their back line, you've got Jatta, Traore, Whittaker trying to play passes through. You've got both wing backs literally up against their defensive line. Look, we look exhausted in my opinion. We look exhausted. And I've just heard someone, and they're right. As I was coming out to film here, I've just heard someone say, why every time they attack, they got 7 players sprinting forward? They should be tired. They're the ones chasing the ball. We're the ones with the ball for 70% of the game. And you look at the other results, I know things can change, and I'm filming this at half time. Wimbledon are losing, Doncaster are losing, Walsall are drawing, Crewe were losing last time I checked. The only team winning is Bradford, and I've said a few times this week on the channel, Bradford are going to win the league for me. but take your opportunities. It's going to end up being, if they lose, oh well, at least we didn't lose ground on them. No, you've got to make up ground if you want to get promoted.
Exactly.
My final thing to say at this point is, and I could be made to look stupid at the end of the game, and I fully hope I am, but Jata missing chances is proving very, very costly. He should have scored at least 3 against Fleetwood. We end up drawing the game, and all the chances he should have had for his goal would have put us out of sight. Again, he's hit the bar today. It's about 5 yards out. Come on, you've got to take your chances in these big moments.
It's starting to feel like the story of the season, isn't it? The games where games on games on games where we've had chances to win. I'm even talking Fleetwood on Saturday. We should have won. Port Vale a couple of weeks ago on that Thursday night should have won. We should have been outside at half time. And look, let's mention it as well. Our home performances for the last few months have just, I'll be honest, they've been boring.
Started off well, didn't they? Grimsby, Accrington, and they've just gone off a cliff.
Yeah, it's you know, I was speaking to someone earlier who goes home and away, and he was saying, I enjoy home games 10 times more, away games 10 times more than I do home games at the minute, because the performances at home just aren't there. So,
do you know what's killing us though? Could you imagine now, 60 minutes, you know you've got Jody to bring on. You know you've got Dizzy to bring on. We don't.
Yeah.
Our bench is, I've already said it in this video, it's light.
Yeah.
That's also killing our season.
It's worrying. It is worrying because I don't know. I'd love to see us come out the second half and just go for it, but we know we're not going to see that because it sort of goes against our plan and our style, doesn't it? But
I've gone on a bit of a rant this half time, and a few people have said on recent videos like the Tranmere video, come on, lighten up. But we're just saying what we're seeing, and it's not been very good. I mean, I don't do this ever. I mean, some fans I don't agree with it. Booed knocks off that half. That's how bang average they were. And the way I suppose saying all that, I'm going to have to go full time 2-1 knocks.
I hope you're right. I'm sticking with 1-1. I think we'll be lucky to get a point out of this game.
1-1's not enough.
Yeah, 1-1 isn't enough. It's not good enough. But I think I said this on Thursday night, didn't I? That it's going to be a very difficult game. And to be honest with you, they don't score that goal. It would. I know it seems obvious, but it wouldn't be a difficult game. We just let them have that goal. It was such a cheap goal. Bitterly disappointed at half time, and I'm hoping it changes soon into the second half.
52 minutes in, probably 3 minutes of that has just been Jarvis down holding his ankle. He's limping. I didn't really see what happened, but they're through again. They're through again. Oh my God, Jarvis has lost the 50-50 in the box, and they've just hit the post. This is bad. The home performances are absolutely terrible. In recent weeks, I've got to say, this start of the second half, when George just said you want to come out and you want to be fighting, it's worse than the first half. We've got no options off the bench that can seemingly change it. It's so poor. I mean, I'd be tempted to, I don't even know, I'm not a manager, but switch formation up or something because it's not working. Juno Barrow, as pathetic as a performance as I've seen from Narts. Whittaker's just lost his head 2 minutes before and flown into a tackle that I thought was a pretty bad challenge.
I think it's been the poorest performance I've seen in years, I think. I've struggled to justify a poor.
I'd genuinely say pathetic in terms of...
It's been awful.
It's been so poor. 2-0 down and terrible. This is how bad it is. The best we can hope for is that the rest of the teams around us lose so we don't lose further ground.
I was just criticising him coming on, to be honest with you. Conor Grant gets the goal, makes it 2-1. Let's hope we can build on that now and go on and get at least 2 more.
Good play from Cerullo, who I said should have been on from the start of the game. Their keeper's gone down. This is ridiculous. The ref's allowing them to just... What do you reckon so far? 5 minutes added already? And their keeper's made a good save from a Whittaker shot. He should be scoring. Come on, ref. Ref's playing into their hands. We know Barrow side that like to do this. They've done it for years and years and years. But we've got pressure on, 20 minutes plus probably another 20 added. So yeah, we'll see. Slowed down again, the game's slowed down. Barrow doing what they can and they're allowed to do it because the ref's not stopping it. Will's been saying to me, and he's right, one yellow card and that stops all that. But we're 78 on the clock, it's probably 5 or 6 added still. You can see what Jay thinks about this performance, not with that big yawn.
No, it's been slightly better.
It has, but we have to. A draw, we need a win.
It doesn't help.
But with results going, a draw would not be the end of the world. But like, that's what results they are right now. I think they're going to disallow the goal. Every Barrow players ran over. The rest bottled every single decision. Don't bottle this one, ref. Do not bottle this one. This is a big one. Oh, he's bottled it! He's bottled it! That is shocking. I give up. I give up with these officials. I give up with these officials. Fuck off. What are we saying about 7 minutes?
I thought it should be more. Honestly, it should be more. It should be more.
The goal took about 3. Sort of player ratings after it's finished, not 1, Barrow 2. We're not going to beat around the bush. Let's go straight into it. Really, really poor performance for the last 25 minutes. I don't want it to be one of those games where we get blindsided by the final 20 minutes, if you know what I mean, like a pressing. Let's go straight into it. Alex Bass, 6. 6, yeah. Macquarie, 6. Matty Platt.
I can't even, I don't know, you know, I think 6 is probably a bit high.
Do you think?
For all of these players, yeah, I do.
I don't think for the defenders it is, because they had like 3 chances and scored 2. I'm gonna give the defenders all 6s.
They had 3 chances and scored 2.
Yeah, but
How easy was their first goal?
yeah, I know, but that's not come from the defence. That's come from the wing backs, in my opinion.
I just think we're sleeping for that first goal. I think it was so poor, so poor.
Go on then. What are you giving them? I'm giving them all 6s.
I'm giving them all 5s.
Fair enough.
I think that's generous, to be honest.
Jarvis, 4.5. 5. I'm gonna give 5.
I'm giving him a 5. I mean, again, one of the players I talked about at half time, a little bit loose in possession, but he's done 1 or 2 things in that game that impacted the game positively, at least.
Did you see Bedu going absolutely mad at him when he let the player get in the box and win the ball?
Yeah.
But I'm not being funny. I'm not saying we don't need him. I'm saying you need players. You don't need players that are going to do that. You need players, if you're going to get promoted, that are not shying tackles in your own box.
Absolutely.
Gordon, I thought Gordon actually had quite a good game.
Yeah, he did.
Some good crosses. I know this might sound, I'm giving Gordon a 7 because, you know, if you've got people with a bit of awareness in that box to get on the end of the crosses, 80% of them are good.
Yeah, I'll go 6.5.
Then go to the middle. Matty Palmer. I'm just going to give him a 6.
A little bit absent for me today.
Just didn't make things tick.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it a Tuesday night thing? Is it a playing at Medellin thing? I don't know. It just, something wasn't right tonight. It hasn't been right for a few weeks, I think, at Medellin. But Matty Palmer, yeah, I'm going to go 6.
What about George Abbott? As a goal ruled out, it's the right thing to rule out.
A little bit better, I think, than everyone else. But still, again, fairly loose in possession.
Yeah.
6.
I'm going to go 6.5 for Abbott. I mean, his goal is ruled out rightly from what I've seen on the replay. Cerula's offside when it's struck, and then it does deflect off him. The problem I have is that the liner is not giving offside until they all run towards him. Yeah, and that's the annoying thing. Traore. I mean, did he finish the game?
No.
Did he not?
Got subbed off, yeah.
I couldn't have told you when he got subbed off. Couldn't tell you who for. Was it for Cerula?
Was it Cerula? Yeah. What? Yeah.
No, I'm not saying he's a bad player, and there's clearly talent there. But for people that were calling, he has to start. Based on what? Why does he have to start? He got 2 assists against Tranmere, one of which was just bounced off him. The second, I think Whittaker took the ball off him. There's no cause he has to start. And I think we saw today why he is just the same option as Grant. I mean, I thought Grant we'll get to Grant when we come on, but honestly, 5.5. Then go to Whittaker.
I mean, the frustrating thing for me with Whittaker, is there's such a player. But he's getting the ball away far too many times today. But at the end of the game, he is the player for me, the key player that's, again, getting the game by the scruff of the neck and trying to make something happen.
Yeah.
He just needs to cut those them bad passes out of his game, really.
Do you know where some issues are? We're talking about Abbott and Whittaker. They're 19 and 21, and we're talking about them grabbing the game. the rest of the players got to stand up.
Yeah.
Do we want to get promoted or not? It's
It
that
doesn't
simple.
look like it, does
What
it?
are you giving it?
It
I'm
honestly
giving
doesn't look like
it. I'm going to go 6.5.
I give him a 6.
Jata.
Tough watch today. I got to be honest, it was a tough watch.
I'm
I've got to
genuinely...
be critical. I mean, I know people. Someone was saying we had a moan fest a couple of weeks ago. But
You can't sit there and enjoy that.
honestly, I've never been felt so dejected during a game and after a game, because you can kind of take it once or twice, but it felt like the story of the season of Adelaide. It's just the performances haven't been there. It's just utterly frustrating. There's going to be people commenting talking about the ref, but the ref wasn't great. Let's be honest, but it doesn't take into account how bad we were. We were so bad today.
Yeah.
I'm going to go like 4.
I'm going to go 4.5. You've got to score that chance. And I said it at half time, and I'm not... I kind of am putting it on a player. But if you have those 3 chances against Fleetwood, take one of them and win the game. Have that chance today, take it, and it's 1-1. Please, just take your chances. Like, we have one real striker at the club. The other one's bedding in. One we've sold to Carlisle. One's on loan at Woking or whatever. One's injured, Didsy. It's down. You've got to take your chances. It's what you're in the team for. The big chances missed this season by us is criminal.
Yep.
Criminal.
We'd be top of the league by about 15, 20 points. We would, honestly.
We'd have killed off half the teams in the league before half time.
Yeah.
And it is becoming a bit of an issue. Look,
It's a massive issue.
He's just having a little dip, and he did. I know people say, "Oh, he scored against Fleetwood." Yeah, it was from 2 yards out. After he missed the 1-on-1, he rounded the keeper and decided not to shoot again. I'm not pinning it all on Jata, but you've got to score that chance. I'm pinning it on the whole team today, bar a couple of performances. Subs, Johnson, I'm going to give a 6. Didn't do anything. Didn't have enough time to do anything. Nick Cerula, starting. I don't know why Jarvis is starting over him. I'm giving Nick Cerula a 7.5.
I give him a 6.5. I agree with you. I think Cerula should be starting. I really do. He comes on and he's trying to work something. He's trying to make something happen. He looks tricky. And most of the things in the last sort of 10, 15 minutes are going through him. So is it a fitness thing? Is it, nursing a bit of an injury? I'm not sure, but yeah, from where I'm sat, he needs to be starting.
Grant, I'm giving a 7.5. Good goal, came on, a bit of energy. Right now, if you could base it on that, who starts next game, him or Traore? Got to be Grant.
Yeah,
It absolutely has to be. Does that wrap up all the subs?
Yeah.
I think it does. Performance there, I know George said you can't blame the ref. Look, if the ref's going to allow Barrow to do that, we can't be angry at Barrow. We know Barrow are going to come here and do that. Would I want Notts to do that if the ref was allowing it in a big game? Yeah, I mean, it's not a big game, is it? They don't need to win that game. They're not going to go up or down this season. But, the fact they finished the game with 0 yellow cards is crazy. But I'm not going to sit here and blame the ref. Yes, he was poor. Barrow allowed him to... Well, he allowed Barrow to be like that. Wimbledon and Grimsby away.
Terrifying.
I can see no wins.
Terrifying.
Do you know what saving grace is? They're both away from home.
Yeah.
They're both away from home. So that wraps it up. Thank you for watching. I know it's not a fantastic watch, but if you did enjoy the video, please do subscribe. We'll be at Wimbledon, and we're going to do a watch along, aren't we, for Grimsby away? So please leave a like. Let us know your player ratings, and not fantastic.